Hi boys and girls, I'm Linda from Growing Room, and I'm here today wondering what happens when it rains outside. What really happens? Usually the rain comes down and then it forms different types of puddles, and some of them can be bigger than others depending on where you are. So today I'd like to help you. You can help me, and I'll show you how to make a puddle cake. It's a special kind of cake, and it's all made in one pan. First of all, before you start, you should wash your hands good, and then you should make sure that your oven is on 350 degrees. You need help from Mommy and Daddy to do that. And then you're going to take a plate like this, pan, and you're going to take some butter, and you're going to grease the pan. Grease it up, the sides and everything. Don't worry if you get all messy. You can have a rag right here or a towel next to you to wipe your hands. And then you're going to take some flour, and you are going to put a little flour in the pan. And what you're going to do is take the pan and tip it, and you're going to shake it around so that all the butter is covered with the flour. Make sure it's all, shake it all the way out. Shake it all the way around the pan. Shake it around. There you go. We all can be bakers, all of us. Okay, I'm going to just take this and I'm going to dump some of my extra flour out, and now you have your pan. And now we're going to take something called a sifter. And what you're going to do is take the sifter. You can put it right in the pan if you'd like to. And we are going to add some dry ingredients. That means things like flour and baking soda, certain things like that. Here is a cup measurement. You're going to take the cup and you're going to fill it 1.5 cups with the flour. You don't have to pack the flour like this down. Just let it go in on its own. Try to get it to the top, but not over the top. You can take the spoon and spread it. Spread it around and put it right in the sifter. And then we're going to take the spoon again, and we're going to put it in the flour, and we're just going to put some in here. It's half of this cup, and it should have a little mark on the inside of the cup to put it in. You're going to put that in, and that is our flour. Next, we're going to take some cocoa. This is cocoa. It smells delicious. And we're going to take 3 tablespoons, and you can rub it against the container. 3 of them. 2, and there's number 3. And that's our cocoa. After that, we're going to take the container of salt, and we're going to use a 1/2 teaspoon. We're just going to fill it to the top, shake it a little, put that in. And next, we're going to put a cup of brown sugar. Here's the brown sugar right here. And we're going to put it in here. Measure 1 cup. Fill it to the top. Set. Okay. Here we go. And we're going to pour that in. And then we're going to take the baking soda. This makes things rise. So when the cake comes up, it'll puff up a little bit. We're going to take the 1 teaspoon measuring spoon and put it right in. Measure it in. Those are all the dry ingredients. Now we have our sifter. And if you don't have a sifter like this, where you squeeze it back and forth, where you turn the handle, you can use a strainer and put everything in and use a spoon to move it around inside so that everything comes out the bottom. And I'll show you this. This one cranks. So you've got to go, you can't go too fast because the flour will get kind of powdery and it'll get like a white cloud, smoke kind of. You strain it all the way through into the pan. Make sure everything inside is all flat. I'm just going to use this a little, because sometimes your brown sugar gets crunchy, even if it's just new brown sugar, and it might not go through. Just strain it in. There we go. All of this. And then, what do you think a puddle looks like? You know, it's like a hole. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to make a nice hole in our flour mixture here. Let's see, just about there. Okay, so we'll put that down here. We don't need that anymore. And now, okay, so we're going to take our spoon and we're going to make a little hole or a well in the middle. Just a little one, like a little hole. And you can use the spoon. And then we are going to measure and we're going to pour some wet ingredients like oil and vanilla. So here is some oil, and we are going to need our measuring spoons again, and we're going to put 6 tablespoons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 tablespoons of oil. And after that, we're going to take something called vanilla. This doesn't taste very good, but it has a nice smell. And we are going to take our teaspoon and put it right in here. 1 teaspoon of vanilla, right in the hole. Squeeze it out of the bottle, and there we go. Now we're going to take something called vinegar. This is called vinegar, white vinegar we're going to use, because you can get red vinegar for salad dressing on your salad, but we want the white. Here it is. We're going to take 1 tablespoon of vinegar. This is a very big bottle, so I have to go very slow. There we go. 1 tablespoon of vinegar. And now it's pretty deep. In fact, you could probably stick your finger in and see how deep the puddle is. It's a little deep, not too much, just a finger. You've washed your hands. Just wipe it off. And now let's see what happens when we pour a whole bunch. I'm going to pour a whole bunch of water, 1 cup of water in. And we are going to see what happens. Wow! Look what happened. The puddle went all over the place. Now we're going to stir it up real quick. Stir it up. Get all the flour and cocoa, all the dry ingredients mixed up really quick. Just go very slow so it stays in the pan. Mix it up well. There we go. And now the oven is on. We are going to put it in for 15 to 20 minutes. And let me show you what a finished puddle cake looks like. This is what it came out to be. It looks yummy, doesn't it? Thanks for joining me today. I sure wish you were here to have a piece of cake with me, but I hope you try this recipe at home. Thank you.